This photograph was taken during a relaxing morning stroll around Dade City at sunrise. I absolutely love this photo. The way the warm colors of the building complement the clear blue sky makes the photo seem so balanced and inviting. Plus, come on now, tacos.
There she was, 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 there she was.
This was one of the first buildings that caught my eye. Usually when I go out, I don't really find anything tantalizing straight away. This morning, I was very lucky. This cafe showed up within like the first 5 minutes. This has everything I'm looking for in a picture. The lighting was so warm and soft, and I love the texture in the sky. The balconies and sign gave off a really cool Spanish vibe, and I also like the warm tones and how clean and sculpted the light is. I love this photo. The popping splashes of blue and red give this one a really nice punch of color. I also like the sneaky little details that give this photo a very Florida vibe. We have a dead palm in the planter that was brutalized by the Florida sun, and a teeny tiny bit of Spanish moss hanging in the foreground up at the top. I also just love the sign, the light, the colors, and the shapes. It's a very cool vibe, and I was super stoked when I got this one. Dade City, Florida was named after U.S. Army Major Francis L. Dade, who was killed in the Dade Battle during the Second Seminole War. The city was established in the late 1800s with the railroad bringing significant growth and development. Dade City is the seat of government for Pasco County and is known for historical architecture, including the Pasco County Courthouse. Apparently, there's a walking tour to visit all of these cool historic buildings. I didn't know it before I left, but I did manage to get a couple of the cool old buildings. This is the Edwin Nola Hotel. I managed to get a few photos of it. Oddly enough, my favorite photo is the one with the transformer, where the hotel is only a backdrop. I have a thing for old lights and transformers. I feel like they're the unsung heroes of everyday life. I really love the lighting, the background, and how all the wires pull you into the subject. And it's funny that I use this great old building in the background. It's funny to me anyway. Oh man, these chairs. If this restaurant was open, I would have gone inside to eat just based on how cool it is. Definitely a vibe. This is the interior of the photo that we discussed in the beginning. The colors are super warm and saturated, and I know it borders on oversaturated, but my own personal observations of the sunlight, especially at sunrise, tell me that you don't always get to see the detail. It's like specular highlights but for color. I personally would rather preserve the natural warm intense glow of the sunlight rather than crush it down to preserve detail. That's just how I like to edit based on my own personal observations and taste. Obviously, we all see the world in our own way.
you now? I hope you're fine, but I won't lie, I still miss you so much.
I was actually about to hop in the truck because the sun was up and it was getting pretty hot out already. Even though it's only April, it was going to be 92 today. Right before I got in, I looked up the street and saw this cool building with interesting light. So I popped up there to see if I could get a cool shadow shot. These are okay. I love the shapes of the shadows, but I didn't get anything that I would consider really noteworthy. But on my way to shoot it, I came across these vultures having a little nosh inside the dumpster. I mean, it is time for breakfast after all. I shot these guys for like 10 minutes. I got this picture, which I'm pretty sure is a portfolio shot. It ticks a lot of the photographic rules, rule of thirds, odds, diagonal lines, and all that junk. And I find the color palette very pleasing too. But what I like most is the story. Just three friends out for coffee in the morning, discussing all the news and gossip, basically just chilling and living their best life. I also got this photo, which for YouTube purposes, I will blur out the nasty bits, but honestly, I didn't even notice this until I got home and started editing photos. This vulture popped out of the dumpster, and I kid you not, a used condom was stuck to his foot. I was dying. He was just chilling on the side of the dumpster, having a chat with his friends, with it stuck to his foot, dangling there like it was no big deal. I called my husband over and basically giggled like a 5-year-old for 15 minutes. In my opinion, that was a once-in-a-lifetime shot, and it was just such an amazing send-off from Dade.